Yeah, temptation talking to me. I try my best not to listen. The world fucking with me, trying to stop my ambitions, and niggas talking about me. I know they hoping and wishing that I'm gonna give it up or quit, but I say fuck all you bitches. Niggas talk too much. Let me tell you this: if you ain't seen where I've been, you can't tell me shit. Spirits walking with me. I close my eyes and follow. I live for today. I might not see tomorrow. I heard it all before. All the lies and excuses, don't wanna see no more. Stupid shit, I throw deuces, dog, I'm out the door. It's so simple and plain, I keep it hardcore. You gon' remember my name, they call me Fat Boy. I'm such a pro with this thing, the whole key. Work hard, get your dough with this thing, but people look at me, judge before they see the man. Cash stones, I'm losing before they deal my hand. Come on, roll one up, yeah, fuck em, please. The devil got a player down on his knees. I don't know why niggas think they wanna be like me. You gotta see what I see before you be like me. Would you live for the truth and give nothing but pain to anything evil, fucking soft in your game? Words give life to the things that we think about. Life is hell, we go to heaven when we make it out. Yeah, I'm like a thorn on a rose bush, hard and prickly and discarded usually. Unseen, the world shitting on my hopes and dreams. Hope and dream that I can open up my throat and sing. Bring poetry and fly when I spread my wings, and let the world see the beauty in these ugly things. Scarred like a scab, brittle and hard. Being green and lame brings little reward. Slipping is a mistake and most they pay for it. Gruesome and hideous, so you really can't ignore it. Yo, you see them pretty motherfuckers on the TV screen. Live and die for that fake shit on MTV. Turn the cameras off and watch your hero transform. Running away from what real life did for him. Under the glitter and the bling of them expensive things, that's where you find the truth and dogs that'll set you free. The real shit is the shit that I would want for me. Not them fools trying to copy everything they see. This I will never be. From me you'll never see. Before I do it, I'll say fuck this whole industry. Roll one up, fuck over with me, please. Fuck the devil got a player down on his knees. I don't know why niggas think they wanna be like me. You gotta see what I see before you be like me. Would you live for the truth and give nothing but pain to anything evil, putting soft in your game? Words give life to the things that we think about. Life is hell, we go to heaven, fuck, we make it out. Yeah, fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, fuck, fuck.
That's soul music. Man, that's soul music. Ooh, that's good for the soul. Ooh, that is good for the soul. Ooh, that is good for the soul. Yes, Lord.
I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Man, what's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed your Black Coffee Club live, man, for April 17th, 2025, man. Wednesday, April 17th, 2025, man. The time is now 9:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you had to be there at 8 o'clock, the top of the hour at 8 o'clock, you're officially late. If you had to be there at 9, you're just now tardy. So you know our thoughts on that, man. But whatever you do, just get where you're going safely and have a very powerful and productive day, man. Salute to the family. I am indeed Junior the Truth, man. Ho, man. Salute to the family, man. Salute to the family. Thank y'all so much, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. I am indeed Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all your social media platforms, man. Each and every one. Like that's literally all of them. You feel me? All of them. Each and every social media platform, man, I'm there. All you got to do is just put my name in there and I'll pop up. You feel me? But if you're really truly looking for me, you can catch me over on the Simple Truth Network. That's www.thesimpletruth.network. It is indeed your our own super information exchange, man. So we're there, www.thesimpletruth.network. Salute to the family, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. You have absolutely no idea, man, none whatsoever. Man, I tell y'all, if I had a million tongues, man, I couldn't tell you. Once again, salute to you all. We have surpassed our the last real goal that I spoke about was the 5K goal. We blew through the 5K goal. And you know, I don't know what we did to kiss the algorithm. I don't know if we just got, we got real fresh with the algorithm. I don't know if we got real, I don't know if we got real freaky with the algorithm, but we blew through the 6K and we blew through the 7K. And now we're at we're almost at we're like mid 7,000s here. Let me tell you, while I'm sitting here talking, I guess I can give you the exact count as to where we are. But while I'm looking this up, I want to thank you all for just everybody's effort, everybody's support, everybody, sharing the content, everybody responding to the content, interacting with the content. As you all understand, the more we interact with the content, the more valuable the content is. The more like people come in and they say, man, like the content. You want to have interactions on your content. People coming into the live streams, hitting the like button, chatting, you know what I mean, responding and moving on. A big salute to everybody that actually really truly shares the content, that people that actually go out and tell a friend about what we got going on, and people actually sending folks here. So I really truly genuinely appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. Right now we are at 7,593, so we're well on our way to the 8K mark. Hopefully we can get there by what is this, the 17th. So hopefully we can get there. Man, you never know with this thing, is so tricky, but I'll say maybe by the middle of June, hopefully we can get there. And then we'll just, we'll see how that goes. But man, salute to all 7,593 of you all for subscribing. Salute to everybody that's helping grow. I was sharing with D-Man Jr., I think it was yesterday, and I'm like, bro, like, this is literally y'all's channel. You feel me? Like this is y'all's channel. I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm literally here. I'm here facilitating. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here dishing the rock like magic, but this is literally y'all's. This is y'all. Man, I'm trying to refrain from cussing so much, man, but this is y'all shit. I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm really, this is really truly our thing. But once again, thank you all, man, and we just gonna continue pressing and continue moving and moving in the right direction. Salute to you all who have embraced the change in the content, and me really wanting to work on shifting my focus on this platform. Salute to everybody that was here, of course, for the boxing talk. We will continue the boxing conversations. It's just over on the Punch Junkie YouTube channel, which the Punch Junkie Network is available. And you also can go join the Punch Junkie Network. You can go visit punchjunkie.com and you can find us. And you know, everything is everything. Also, man, y'all been banging out on that merch, man. Salute to everybody that's been going over to the merch shop, man. Y'all know we got some exclusive pieces, man. It's the merch shop, is the Truth Shop, www.thetruthshop.com. Of course, I'm gonna pull all this stuff together in one place so that you can, you know, find everything. But you know what I mean. Salute to everybody that's over there, man, getting those exclusive pieces, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. Man, but salute who we got in the building, man. Salute to my brother. Let me see, we got Morton Hanson over on 2001 over on Instagram. We got Soul Son King over there on Instagram. We got my brother Thomas J. Few Sr. over on Instagram. We got Ronnie Fowler LFC over there, man. Salute, family. We got Nancy Stearns 5 over there. We got Joan DiCarlo over there. But thank you all. I know Instagram is like the police. Some people try to walk in and they try to slide in under the incognito act, and then I'll call your name like Crystal Morrissey. Salute to you. Thank you for coming through. But it just kind of is what it is, man. Salute to AB over on the YouTube live stream, man. Old school Winston Lee in the building. What's up with you, bro? King Vonnie 86 is in the building. What's up with it? My brother D-Man Jr. is in the building. What's happening? Sheldon LDBC or nothing in the building. What's good with you? Dot D. What's going on, man? Main biker, my brother in the building. He literally took boxing out of his name. Like, he is no longer main biker. It's over with. Salute to my brother, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building. He said, very nice music. Very nice music. I am very happy to be here. Salute to Mahari Nation Sports Podcast, our residential immigrant, sliding through, man, and showing love always, man. Salute to my brother. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. It's the NBA season, or excuse me, the new NBA season with the playoffs and whatnot. So we will be getting some dope content from my brother Mahari Nation Sports Podcast as he takes us through these NBA playoffs. Salute to my brother Thomas Few Sr. pulling double duty, man, over on the Instagram and the YouTube live stream as well. Salute to everybody over on the Junior Truth mobile app too, man. Salute to y'all. Thank you. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I'm tripping. I should be sending love to the mobile app first because we own that. Salute to everybody over on the mobile app, man. Thank you all. Excuse me. Man, that's the thing about this new world, man. That's the thing about this post-pandemic world. You never know when you gonna cough. You feel me? Salute to Indian Ken in the building. What's up with the Indian Ken? Salute, family. Salute to my BCU family. Salute to my brother Boxing and Barbecue in the building. He said, morning, Junior, 2 in a row. You know what I'm saying? Mind blown. Yeah, bro. You feel me? We keep on growing. We keep on acting right. I'll be in here 5 days a week, man, giving y'all this straight uncut. Giving y'all this straight uncut, man. Salute to my little sister, Shay Girl 85. I can't wait to hug you, Shay Girl. I can't wait to get one of them hugs, girl. Salute to my little sister, Shay Girl 85 in here this morning. Let me see. MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Salute, family. I see you in the building. King Vonnie, my brother said, roll the 100K, man, brick by brick, bro. Brick by brick. Salute to the homie Robert Singleton in the building, man. What's up with you? Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing in the building. The Grave Diggers in the building. What's up with it, bro? Salute to you, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, bro. He said we'll be at 100K in no time, man. We're gonna keep on pressing. We're gonna keep on pressing. My brother BFTB said, man, you just better. Salute to my brother, man. I appreciate you, man. I really, truly do. I balked, bro. I was watching Jared Anderson this weekend, and not Jared Anderson, I'm sorry. I was watching the Jared Anderson fight, but when Abdullah Mason was fighting, I meant to call you, bro, because I know you really, really like. It's funny to watch BFTB and his excitement about fighters that he's excited about. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm listening to I just hear you in my mind, and I'm watching Abdullah, and then he stepped on the gas. And when he stepped on the gas, I said, oh, I jumped out my chair. I picked up my phone like, man, I got to call BFTB. I got to call BFTB. And then something happened. I can't remember what happened, but I end up dealing with my kids or something. And then I forgot to call you, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I forgot to call you, but I was Abdullah Mason. My first thought was to call you, bro. Man, he is such a good kid, man. He's such a beautiful dude, man. They family beautiful. Dad is beautiful. Man, it's beautiful, bro. Is man, that whole situation they got, and everything is just so beautiful. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Salute to Star City J in the building. What's good with you, homie? Salute to my other some more BCU family. Desmond Kunkendall, Big Dez in the building. What's good with you, man? Salute. Main Boxing Biker said, what's the difference between an immigrant and a migrant? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to get back with you, and I ain't even got nothing slick to say. You feel me? I don't even have nothing slick to say. All right, man. So this is let me share with y'all something that I'm picking up about myself. Let me see here. I think there we go. I got this new monitor situation going on, man. I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's gonna mess around and make me throw my headphones back on. But I'm gonna share something. I'm in this constant space of self-discovery, right? And so I'm starting to discover some stuff about myself. And one of the things I had to like really truly one of the things I really had to think about myself is like, what kind of friend am I, man? You understand what I'm saying? What kind of friend am I? Because like y'all know, like I'm a little bit brash. I'm a little bit direct. I'm an acquired taste. You know what I mean? I think outside the box. I don't have a great deal of patience for a whole lot of silly shit. Um, Man, believe it or not, I don't like people. You know what I'm saying? Like I love coming on here and I love talking to the family and I love creating content and I love interacting, you know what I mean, this way. But like being around large groups of people and whatnot, I really don't like. I'm not really a people person like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm all right and I can move around and handle it, but I'm not really a people person. You feel me? So those of y'all that know me, um, I'll be in the back just chilling. You know what I'm saying? People will come up, we'll talk and interact, and then I'll go back to being in the back just chilling. I'm not really a people person. I really don't like large groups of people. Um, and so I'm trying to figure out like, because I'm the friend, right? If you hit me and you invite me to an event, right? Like I pick and choose the events that I go to. Like I'm not a person that's gonna show up at the event. You know what I mean? It's a good chance that when you invite me to something, yeah, you gonna get that, man. Who all gonna be there? And it's a good chance, it's a high possibility that I'm not gonna come. Especially if you invite me like on a Saturday. Um, you feel me? Nah, man. Saturdays usually is reserved for me plugging in with my family, doing the things that, I got sports kids, so we usually got games or something. And then, by the time I'm done with that, it's usually time to get myself ready to watch boxing. You know what I mean? So yeah, Saturday is pretty much gonna be shot, especially if it's something Saturday evening and it's something that's gonna take me out the crib and away. Nah, it's a good chance I'm not coming. So I'm not really a show up at the event person. Um, I'm also not the person that I'm not a sign off on your dumb shit type person either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of friend. People have some bullshit and then they call their friends, and because people know which friends to call to get what answers they want. So I'm not if you call me and you on some bullshit, I'm pretty much gonna tell you that's some bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm that friend. Like, yeah, you really on some bullshit. Um, yeah. So I'm not really that friend. um, Excuse me. I have, friends invite me to all kind of weird stuff and not really weird stuff. Like I ain't, ain't no Diddy shit going on, but I just get invited to like parties and events. And I'm not, it's a good chance. It's probably like a 90-10% chance that I'm not gonna come. Um, I get to the point, I just recently hit the point and I was like, man, I gotta start coming to some of this stuff. Like some of this stuff I need to and some of this stuff I need to go to every now and again. All right. Winston Lee said, I just send money instead of going out. Yeah. So I'm not that friend. Not gonna sign off on your silly stuff. I'm not the friend that's gonna talk on the phone with you every day. The only person I talk to a couple people pretty often, and we're usually like building. You know what I'm saying? Like we're building, bouncing ideas off one another. Man, I'm about to do this. Man, I'm about to do that. So you know what I mean. Outside of that, like I'm not the that kind of friend. Um, I realize that I'm the friend like for those of you all who I always use the Godfather kind of as a microcosm of life, right? And the Godfather 1 and 2, 2 probably particularly, but in this instance, I'm referring to um the Godfather Part 1, right? And in the Godfather Part 1, um, Don Corleone, for those of y'all, this is specifically for my Godfather folks. If you have never watched The Godfather, I suggest you watch The Godfather. You know what I mean? I really truly do. There's so many lessons within it. I know that there's this ridiculous within our culture, there's this ridiculous attraction to, the mafia and gangster shit and so on and so forth. But beyond all of that, I would encourage you to definitely. Rob Singleton said, I watched all three. Man, I used to own all three. Well, I really didn't own it. It was my homeboys, and I stole it from me. And then somebody stole it from me because right back ain't cheating. But now, you can stream it and you can catch them all. But 1, 2, and 3, you know what I'm saying? And I've been promising that I was gonna do a deep dive in the Godfather series for the totality as long as I've been making content. That I was gonna talk about the Godfather franchise, you know what I'm saying, the trilogy. But in one, in particular, it's 1 and 2, honestly, but in one, you had uh the Vito Corleone, who was the Don, that was the Godfather. That's Marlon Brando. That's the Godfather. And he took in an orphan, and the orphan was his name was Tom Hagen, and he took him in as one of his sons because his son had found him in the street and brought him in. Now he wasn't Italian though. He was I think he was Irish, and his name was Tom Hagen, so he's Irishman. But anyway, he took Tom Hagen in, and Tom Hagen became um the consigliere to the Godfather. You understand what I'm saying? And so the consigliere is like a position that is like an advisor to the Godfather. It's like a set of eyes for the Godfather. You understand? And so like I'm really going somewhere with this. And he was also Winston Lee Fack. He was also the family lawyer. He was viewed as like one of the brothers. You know what I mean? Except he didn't have the blood, of course, so he could never be the Don. But he's the next best. He's the next thing. Like he's his advisor. So within this dynamic, like you have consiglieres who are good at things. And this is what I kind of understood. Like you had consiglieres that during times of like business, you had business consiglieres that were real good. Tom Hagen was a family lawyer. He was good for business. And then when you would go to war, you had wartime consiglieres. You feel me? And the wartime consiglieres was basically the people who would come in and help the Don formulate how he would be able to defeat his adversaries during war. You understand what I'm saying? Say all that to say that I'm the kind of friend. I'm like a wartime consigliere. You feel me? I'm the when the chips is down, you feel me? I'm the person you call. You know what I mean? When it's go time, and this is for my friends, this ain't just for for my friends. I'm like a wartime consigliere type friend. You call me when it's time to go get some shit done. You call me when it's time to move and groove, like you call me. When you need some advice on how to handle or you need a fresh set of eyes on your situation, and you're dealing with some sort of adversity, yeah, that's me. I'm a wartime consigliere. You feel me? I'm not really a party time person. I'm not really a party time. But when it comes to business and adversity, yeah, you can holler at me. And I'm really truly embracing that. I'm really embracing that because once again, like I'm not really one of those people that I don't know, man. I just don't like doing stuff. I told y'all before, like bullshit conversation makes my skin crawl. Small talk makes my skin crawl. Like when people do the small talk, I be on my kids about that all the time. Because my babies will come up to me and, hi, daddy. You feel me? Hi, daddy. Hi, daddy. They say hi, daddy 10 times in an hour. You understand what I'm talking about? And I'll stop them like, hey, man, look, stop saying hi to me. You feel me? You didn't say hi to me. You got up this morning. You gave me a hug. I gave you some sugar to start your day. We didn't interacted throughout the day. Don't stop saying hi to me. You feel me? If you want to talk to me, say something else. Like I push my children to dig beyond the surface level and talk to me. You feel me? That's how much I don't like small talk. So when people come up to me and you know, and just talk about nothing or whatever, that makes my skin crawl, and it makes me nervous. And so I don't like being in spaces. Yeah, Winston Lee said, he old man, old school Winston Lee said, man, I feel for my wallet when people are small talking me. Right. You tap your wallet like you feel me? Like, yeah, I don't do the small talk. And so when you go out, especially in situations where you know you really don't know folks, that's all you gonna get. You understand what I'm saying? Uh that's all you gonna get. And then also, um, I'm also very for the people that I actually know, right? I don't like the remember when conversation. You feel me? I don't like an oversaturation of remember when, because to me, remember when is a very low vibrational form of a conversation, unless we're talking about family and we're talking about bloodline and we're talking about matters of the family. That's different. But like when you but when you like, you know, just, hey man, you used to be a wild boy, bro. Remember when you, like, what? Bro, that's cool. But then, like, you know, you got situations where you'll be sitting there with your, you got a new little woman on you, you know, a new woman, a new love interest, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, you dealing with your little romantic situation, and then you go around some of your old friends and they get to talking about how wild you was. You feel me? Dealing with the women folk or whatnot in your youth. Like, man, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. What type of shit is you on? Um, so yeah, anyway, remember when is a very low vibrational form of conversation too. An oversaturation of it is for me. You know what I mean? So I look at it and I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, nah, man, I ain't I'm cool. You feel me? I'm cool. Sorry, y'all. It's I got this money on the line. I got to go grab that. We got money on the line. Got to go grab that. So but I'm a wartime friend. That's the moral of the story. When the chips is down, I'm a wartime friend. Behind the lens TV, what's good with you, homie? Salute to you. I'm so with that being said, y'all be sure to go watch The Godfather. Figure out what you can figure out a lot about yourself. You know what I'm saying? I figured out that I'm a wartime concierge type of friend. And I'm not a party time dude. I'm not really a, you know, I'm gonna come celebrate like the matters that the things that count, you know, when we have achievements, you know, the birth of children, you know, grandchildren, you know, all of that type of shit. I'm definitely here to celebrate. But all that dumb, goofy shit that y'all be doing or that people do, nah, man, leave me alone. Like I don't want to come to your, I don't want to come to the white birthday party. You understand what I'm talking about? No, bro, I don't want to come to the basement Jimmy Jam. You understand what I'm saying? Don't invite me to the pajama Jimmy Jam. Um, I don't necessarily want to come to every barbecue. Like, nah, I'm not coming to every single barbecue. Nah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be somewhere chilling, man, trying to figure out how to whip this pigeon into a pelican in my Benny Siegel voice. So yeah, man, that's just it, man. That's it. All right, man. So I wanted to come directly into the conversation because I came in so late and I don't want to play around with it. And I'm in this space where I wanted to get you all in here and I wanted to push you all with regard to self-discovery. Like I really wanted to push you all. I'm not gonna play with you. I really wanted to push, not you all, I wanted to push us into self-discovery because yesterday I was just thinking and I was cutting my grass and shit. And I had the damnedest thought. And when I have these damnedest thoughts, I bring them to you all during our Black Coffee Club conversations. I'm off of a hazelnut K cup today. Hazelnut K cup, almond creamer, a couple dabs of honey, if you will. Honey, a couple dabs of honey if you're nasty. Man, can you remember the very first person or the very first time you had limits placed on you? Like, that's a real question. Can you remember the very first person to put like limits on you and you really felt like they were putting limits on you? Like, I don't really even want to talk no more. Like, the very first person or the very first I don't know, maybe call it situation, the very first time like you really felt like limited. You understand what I'm saying? Do you remember the very first person to put or to make you feel limited and to have limitations placed on you? AB said, yeah, but I kept drawing and writing. Man, I was sitting down and I was going into it and I'm like, and I just went down this thought process and I was thinking about the very, very first time I had limits put on me. Winston Lee said it was a woman. He said he was a woman. And she told him he could just put the head in. You feel me? She told him he could just put the head in. I'm talking about the very first time like I really truly felt limited. You understand? And without going in and with me really without going into any um too many details, I've been in this I've been in these places in my life where like I've had some for real limitations put on me for various reasons. You know what I'm saying? Limitations because of the way I look, limitations because of my size, limitations because of, you know, where I'm from, whatever. I've had a lot of limitations put on me before. And one time that was really, really significant that I remember was limitations that were placed on me. And it was by an educator. Honestly speaking, it was by an educator. And I think about how important or the value that is placed on educators within our culture, right? Um, and teachers within the school system. And the very first time I had a that I can remember where I really felt it and understood what it was a teacher. And they were putting limitations on me based on a whole bunch of their observations and their experiences. So there were all these limits that were placed on me. And I just remember feeling like an internal remember feeling an implosion because I literally felt the heaviness of the limits that were being placed on me. And I immediately began to rebuke them. You understand what I'm saying? I immediately began to rebuke them. Now, we grew up in a different era where it wasn't a whole lot of arguing, a whole lot of bickering with regard to, you know, people who were in adult positions or leadership positions, you know, if you will. So it wasn't no disrespecting teachers. It wasn't no acting up at school. It wasn't none of that, especially when you had a daddy like mine. It wasn't none of that or whatnot. But I know that, you know, internally, and I understood um at a very young age that internally and within my mind and within myself that I was in control of that shit. Like shit that's outside of my life, or outside, I can't control all of it. You feel me? But the stuff that's internal, like yeah, I can control that. I can control my thoughts. I can control my mind. I can control my thinking. I can control my reaction in most circumstances. You feel me? Like I can control that. Yeah. And so and so I just remember those limitations. That's funny, AB. I got in trouble for writing in cursive too. I learned to write in cursive early, and I got in trouble because I wouldn't print. Yeah, I got in trouble for not printing, and I was writing. They called it writing fast, fancy. But yeah, so I really truly understood those limitations. So let me say this, right? So I'm gonna be a person, and I want you to like take this in the spirit of self-discovery, and not just self-discovery, but realignment with your purpose, whatever your purpose might be. You feel me? You got limitations that are on you, right? Right now, I'm talking about today. You got limitations that are on you. Where do those limitations come from? You understand what I'm saying? Are you still carrying those limitations from the very first time somebody placed limitations on you? Like when you really felt it and you recognized and you understood what it was? Um did people plant, weeds and plant seeds of those limitations in your life, and you still carry them? Like that's a for real, I'm being serious. Like that's a for real question. And so these limitations that you have on your life right now, are these limitations the ones that somebody placed on you? Because it's very easy to do that. It's very easy to have yourself in a situation, to have yourself around certain people. Certain limitations are placed on you, placed on your life, placed on your thought process, placed on your goals, placed on your ambitions, placed on your emotions. Like you have limitations that are placed on things, right? And it's very easy for us to continue to carry those limitations throughout our life. And so my thought is, are you still carrying those limitations? And that's a very, very for real thing to think about. So if you want to be, let's say you wanted to be I don't know, man, say you want to be an actor. And somebody said, man, you never be an actor, bro. You never be able to go to Hollywood and be an actor and make $1 million. Then you've carried that with you. Like, nah, I would be an actor, but I got bills. I would be an actor, but I can't move to Hollywood right now. Yada, yada, yada. Like literally, main boxing biker said, curse you. Come on, bro. That's not a limitation, bro. That was a safety measure. Hmm. But no, have you carried those limitations throughout your life? Because I'm gonna say this: the thing that I've understood and I understand completely is that this whole experience that we have here in our country, especially in our culture, and in our society, and especially within our culture, this shit is about control. And control, you know what I mean, is instilled and implemented by limitations. You feel me? Severe amounts of limitations. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at, the overall experience and the overall quality of life and the overall quality of, of people's happiness and people's pursuit of their purpose, or even people even getting aligned with their purpose. There's so many different limitations that are in the way. And so I'm gonna say that, the thing that I realize and I come to grips with is the fact that you're gonna have limitations, and it's a fight for the limit to fight against those limitations. But there are limitations that matter, and then there's limitations that don't matter. You feel me? And I'm gonna tell you, all of the limitations, well, of all the limitations, the only ones that matter are the ones that you put on yourself. Those are the only limitations that matter, are the ones that you put on yourself. The rest of the limitations that have been placed on you are just the ground under your feet. Like they are I won't say the ground under your feet. They're just not they're not significant. They're not relevant. The only important limitations, the only limitations that matter, are the limitations that you literally put on yourself. That's it. If you say you can't do something, you're not gonna do it. If you say you can't have something, you're not gonna have it. If you say that you're not good enough, you're not gonna be good enough. If you say you're not smart enough, you're not gonna be smart enough. If you say that you're not you cannot get that done, you're not gonna be able to get it done. The only limitations that matter in your life, and I'm talking about today, I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about April the 17th, 2020. It ain't 2025, it's 2024. I got 2025 up there for some reason. Probably because this is a space age, futuristic conversation or some shit. But it's 2025. Let me make that 2024. Let me make that correction. I'm talking about today. The only limitation that matters is the limitation that you put on yourself. Period. Point blank, end of discussion. It ain't nothing else to it. Like you have The only limitation that matters are the ones that you literally put on yourself. Like I know everybody, y'all just sitting there looking at me and what that's cool. But I want that to sink in. All of the limitations, this shit that's governing over your life, this stuff that has you in this place of not moving or no motion or being complacent or being afraid or being scared or what, all of those, the only things that matter are the limitations that you put that you literally put on yourself. That's it. Nothing else. None of the other stuff matters. It don't and we have, let me tell you, man. Excuse me. You have limitations, and I wasn't trying to say this to y'all. And I see people dropping off, and people coming in, people dropping off. Um, I wasn't trying to say this like this, but you got people who've been limiting you your whole life. Some of us, our parents put limitations on us. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker ever told you, nah, I don't really think you shouldn't do that. You probably should do this. Like, that's a limitation. Nah, you ain't really that good at that, man. You know how you are. You probably should try this. That's a limitation. Some of you all have sought out mentors. You understand what I'm saying? People that you have a high regard for, and you allow them to influence your life, and you allow them to influence your life decisions, and they have nothing but limitations placed on you. You understand what I'm saying? They have nothing but limit, because it's very few people you're gonna come across in life who want you to really truly reach and really pursue your full potential. Because in most instances, if you really pour into someone and and I'm talking about pouring in to somebody, and they are in pursuit of their full potential, chances are they're going to surpass you. And whether people want to admit it or not, nobody really wants people, very few people really want people to actually surpass them and surpass what they've accomplished, and want people to literally stand on their shoulders as they pursue something else. Very few people can do that. Yeah. Very few people can do that. Yeah. AB says, especially, he said, yes, especially parents that cripple their kids by only pushing sports instead of other skills. And see, this is the funny thing, right? We're dealing with sports. Like, you have to use, when you have to use tools. Like, you teach your kids and you raise your children, right? And then you have to use tools that are available to you for the practical application of the things that you're instilling in your kids. Sports is one of those things. Sports is an opportunity to literally practically apply stuff that you pour into your kids. Like, one thing I pour into my kids is the work. You have to do the work. If you want to be good at something, you have to do the work. If you want to improve, you have to do the work. You have to remove excuses, and you have to literally work at something. The more you work at something, the better you are. You understand what I'm saying? That's just, that's how it is. I'm sorry. We they're trying to reach me and confirm this is some money, so I need to take care of this really, really quickly. But I use sports as I use sports as an opportunity to reinforce life lessons. You know what I mean? This is what we're doing. This is the practical application. Also, the way that you deal with people. How do you deal with people? How do you navigate different personalities? How do you um remain assertive when dealing with other people? Like, these are real live opportunities to practically apply information that is instilled. But there's so much other stuff other than sports. You understand what I'm saying? Rob Singleton says school can put limitations on you because they don't teach you how to work for yourself. It's a lot of stuff that you don't really learn, you know what I mean, that we've kind of been shied away from it with regard to sports. I mean, excuse me, with regard to school. Hold on one second. Let me take this call.
The dimensions are 20, 15 by 20 by 25. So, sir, that will be all. Thank you so much for taking my call. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye. Man, that's one of my customers, and I just wanted y'all to hear that, to hear how hard that is. Like, that's very difficult. It's very hard to get somebody on the line that English is the first language, and that's the way I'm gonna say that. It's very, very difficult. It drives me crazy. But anyway, um, you have to be really, really, really intentional with your limitations. Limitations that have been placed on you. The only limitations that matter are the ones that you place on yourself. None of the other limitations matter. Like, none of them matter. And I'm gonna tell you, man, we are in a time right now. Um, but salute to Brent Fox in the building. We are in a time that, man, your limitations really, truly, they are literally self-inflicted wounds. They are literally self-inflicted wounds, and your success and your happiness, in life in general, is going to be in a lot of ways predicated on your way to minimize self-inflicted wounds, man. My brother Brent Fox says late response, but I'm a little different. I insist my younger sibs, nieces, nephews, and my kids surpass me. You understand what I'm saying, Brent? Like, bro, and this is something I picked up, from my father. Um, man, if the next generation doesn't surpass me, like the next generation of my bloodline, if they don't surpass me, and I'm talking about the generation that I'm literally responsible, the ones that I have my hands on, the ones that are to come, you know, um, hopefully I'll be able to instill things within my kids, or within the next generation, that they can pass down, to the generations after them, because that's really eternal life. But um, as far as on this side of the ring, um, but man, I feel like, and this is me, I feel like if I have not put down a play for them to be able to surpass me, I haven't done my job. You feel me? Like, I literally have not done my job. 704 Joe said you blocked. What you talking about, bro? I can actually see you talking. Um, if I and then there's nobody's over here with we don't have ranchers over here, so I don't know. I don't see any other YouTube moderators in the chat. So I don't think you blocked, bro. But if we if we if we live our life, and we go through our we go through our life, and you have not put down a play that's going to elevate the next generation in order to surpass what you've accomplished, then what have we done? And that's one of the things why I'm not really puzzled, because I'm not a people think I'm like anti-career, I'm like anti-job. No, I'm anti 1 point failure system. You feel me? Like, I'm anti that if you go to work and they tell you you don't work there anymore, that your whole life is gonna fall apart. You understand? I'm anti that because we all have an expiration date. So if you're going to expire and you have an expiration date coming, right? I'm anti that when you expire, you don't have anything to pass down to the next generation, or there's nothing left for the next generation. You understand what I'm saying? Your job does not, under most circumstances, unless you own the company, of course, but your position does not, if you're the CEO of ABC Corporation, when you expire and you transition, your oldest child does not automatically become the CEO of ABC Corporation. You understand what I'm saying? What happens is they'll cash out your um your benefits, and they'll tax the hell out of them, and then they'll give your benefits to your family or whatever the case may be. They'll clean out your workspace. They'll box your stuff up for your family to come get, and then your family will go get your stuff, and then that'll be the end. A couple of people that you probably had a positive impact on at the company will come to your services, and possibly reach out to your family here and there, especially when it first starts, when it first happens, when you first transition, and then after that, that's gonna be it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's literally going to be it. And that's the stuff that I'm anti. Like, I'm anti those things. I'm anti those limitations as it relates to, what I do as far as a business owner. My game is that I'm going to expire. And when I expire, you know what I mean? This is going to be left, the things that I've built are going to be left for my children to take to the next level. You understand what I'm saying? Or it's going to be built up in a capacity for them to plug into and then generate revenue to take care of themselves, but they'll be generating the revenue from an ownership perspective. Like, this is theirs. Go ahead and lean on it. You own it, in my Jay-Z voice. Like, this stuff is theirs. And so that's my whole game. That's my whole game. And this is no disrespect to anybody that has careers, that has embarked on a career, people that have jobs, this is no disrespect to anything that you're doing or anything that you've built or anything that you're giving your life to. But what I'm saying is that constitutes a 1-point failure. And what we have to do is we have to get out of this 1-point failure mentality, and move toward generating ownership. You understand what I'm saying? To generate ownership, what are you able to leave for your people that they own? Because that's not what's been done for us. A lot of us, when the people that raised us transition and have transition or are to transition, we're gonna get left a bill. A lot of us are gonna get left a bill. And that's no way to be. Because these people who are transitioning, that raised us, they worked like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they worked their asses off. They worked. They worked. But they didn't own. They didn't own their means of production. So anybody that's, around me, or people that talk to me, or people that interact with me, these numbers dropping. I get it. I get it. But anybody that interacts with me, I'm on some ownership is everything. Like, what are you going to do? Because I feel like, in the way I operate, in the way I move, and that's a big limitation that's put on folks. People think that they can't get out here and use their skills and their attributes and their experiences and their relationships to generate revenue for themselves. And I call bullshit. If somebody will pay you $100,000 to do something, you mean to tell me you can't do that same thing for yourself and make the same amount of money? I call bullshit. So that's where I'm at with it, man. I believe that, ownership has to be at the forefront. You know what I mean? It's no different than owning a home. Everything is about, it becomes at a point, it becomes about equity. What equity are you putting into the situation? Like, equity, it's about your equity. Yeah, it's literally about your equity. And as you see, like my brother AB just said, the retirement age is being raised to 67. Who the hell gonna be from 60? What was it, 65 to 67? I know it used to be 62, and I believe it was raised from 62 to 65, I thought. So now it's 67. You gonna work till 67? If that ain't a limitation, you feel me? But anyway, man, at the end of the day, though, once again, the only limitations that matter are the limitations that you placed on yourself. And so you have to dig through, and you have to look and realize what are your actual limitations and what are inspiring those limitations. Where did it come from? You understand what I'm saying? Where did it come from? Where did they come from? And what can you do to get beyond them? Ain't nothing else for me to say, man. Like, that's it. I just had to share that with you all, man. Because I'm just in this space of just really truly trying to be transparent, you know what I mean, and being open and being honest. And the current trajectory or the things that, you know, we're sold on, yeah, man, that's not it. That's not it. And you have to, it's almost like you have to go through and do an assessment of yourself, and you got to shake your own self down. But man, I gotta roll. I gotta get ready. Tomorrow's a travel day, so I gotta get ready to get myself up out of here. Salute to y'all, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea, man. Salute to the entire family. Salute to everybody over on the Simple Truth Network. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind, so be sure to come check us out. www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Man, I feel like we got too heavy today, man. I feel like I got too heavy. This is Junior the Truth signing off, man. I'm giving you a daily reminder to view your life like a paradise until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm Ohio born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. That's all natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah. So get in style with the Black Company. Grooming Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.